Joining me now and how the Republicans in Congress are reacting to all of this mess, this whole school reopening drama, if you will. Pennsylvania Congressman Guy Reschenthaler. So, Congressman, it's one of these things. I think Hadley Heath Manning really, though, put the real issue front and center. This is about being beholden to teachers unions who, for whatever reason, are milking this thing for all it's worth and throwing their own students on their bus in the process.
Well, Charles, thanks for having me on as always. But it's always about the politics with the Democrats, whether it be the draconian lockdowns, whether it be keeping children out of Sioux signaling, not about protecting the economy, not about protecting individuals. And I could give you great examples of that, Charles. But again, the Democrats are the ones not following the science. And as soon as Republicans say that we can follow the CDC guidelines, we can reopen the schools, we can go back to businesses if we socially distance. We are the ones, the Republicans following the science. It's the Democrats using the science to attack us while they're doing nothing but virtue signaling.
Now, let's talk about the Republican Party for a moment, because there's a new Gallup poll out that finds that America's view of your party is just absolutely imploding. GOP favorability fallen by 6 percentage points since November, and yet the post-election analysis actually shows it's Republicans, right? They were this close, 90,000 votes from controlling everything, the White House, the Senate, the Congress. So where exactly is your party? Because this decline in favorability is coming mostly from Republican voters. It was actually a percentage point increase in how Democrats see your party. So something is wrong there, and you were right on the cusp of being in control.
Well, look, if we just go back the last election, like you said, we were less than 100,000 votes away from keeping the White House, keeping the Senate, and retaking the House. And if you just focus in on the House of Representatives, we picked up 14 seats. We're 5 seats away.
I know about that, but I'm just saying it feels like the aftermath of that is that your party is disintegrating. What's the future of the Republican Party?
Well, as we react to Joe Biden and his far-left socialist agenda, we're going to be on the ascendancy. I still think we're on the ascendancy now. Remember, Joe Biden and the Democrats campaigned as moderates. That's what got them some swing votes. But on day number one, Joe Biden showed his true colors and showed that he's going to be beholden to the far-left radicals. He canceled the Keystone XL pipelines, the issues with the border wall, the signaling that he's going to kowtow to China. The fact that Joe Biden will be weak and ineffective and will push through a socialist agenda will bring the House back to us in 22. We'll retake the Senate, and we will retake the White House in 24, because this is a center-right country. We're not a socialist nation.
I've got less than a minute to go. Please work with me here, because this is big. The Dallas Maverick owner, Mark Cuban, had not been playing the national anthem. Now, we just have breaking news that the NBA says every team, including the Mavs, must play it. But I read this not as a sports story. I think there's a coordinated attack on so-called conservative values, whether it's the national anthem, whether it's gun ownership, whether it's the flag, and they're being demonized to the point where the public, it feels like it's moving the pendulum of public opinion. How do conservatives fight back for these things?
Well, you're absolutely right. This is an attempt to devalue the brand that is America. And as conservatives, we've got to call it out. And I often say we've got to vote with our paychecks every day. Every day, economically speaking, is election day. So there's a company or a business that's not espousing your values or demonizing your values like we're seeing from Cuban, then you've got to vote with your paycheck. Additionally, it's rich coming from Cuban, because he doesn't say anything about the Chinese Communist Party locking up Uyghurs in modern-day concentration camps and their egregious human rights violations. So how quickly they forget about the atrocities coming from China.
Absolutely. Although I will say it's tough. It's tough if you're going to do it with your paycheck. I always tell a lot of folks, you better learn how to field dress, hunt, field dress, run a trout line, because it feels like almost every CEO of publicly traded companies are voicing their anti-conservative thoughts these days. Guy, thank you very much. We'll talk again real soon.
Thank you, Charles.